We have PTSD. I fully understand. I have it too. It was happening to me during the second half of that game against the Commanders. I don't think we have to temper expectations, man. I think this division truly is up for grabs. The only one that you could, the Packers, because Aaron Rodgers has been doing it for so goddamn long.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He is him, but
they were talking about, I forget what announcer it was. I think it was Chris Collinsworth or one of them were talking about how Aaron Rodgers is getting so old that his best friends on the team are the coaches.
Yeah, he's older than his coach.
Yeah.
He is older than his coach.
Yeah, he's still a dog. He's still back-to-back MVP.
Yeah,
it's tough to defeat that, but we'll see. He doesn't have Devontae Adams. He doesn't have Jordy Nelson. He doesn't have the guys that he's used to having. Greg Jennings, Donald Driver. He doesn't have those guys. He's got Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, and Sammy Watkins. So we'll see. Maybe those guys turn into something. Maybe this is the first year of a fall off for Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, it's hard to predict. Like we said, we got coming off back-to-back MVP seasons, but it's got to happen sooner or later. And if you don't got anybody that can catch the ball, it doesn't matter how good you are.
Yeah, and I think he'll make something of those guys. It's just they're gonna have to mature throughout the season as the season goes along, and he's gonna have to put them in those situations. But they haven't looked as good as I thought they'd be. I thought my guy, not Watkins, but Watson from North Dakota State, I thought he was going to be a dog. You remember in Studio B, I was kind of freaking out over that draft pick. They got a 6'4" guy. He runs a 4'3". Like that was nerve-wracking to me. I think Sammy Watkins can still be a weapon, but is Bakhtiari back yet? Did he play last week? He's still not back?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's still by the time they come around and play us, but in terms of gaining ground for the division, I'm telling you, I'm not tempering my expectations. I got a couple stats here for the Detroit Lions offense as well. All right, first in rushing yards, 7.2 yards per carry, and that's with reminder. Last week, all those runs up the gut. Those are 3 backups. Tied for first in touchdowns, as you noted. First for 20-yard plus plays, 11, the most in the league. Like Pitt Johnson, though, he's putting on a coaching clinic, bro. He put on a coaching clinic, man. Tied for second in points scored. And that's another thing too. Oh man. I'll keep going. Third in rushing, 4th in total yards. I'm not tipping myself, man. I think it might be up for grabs. Maybe. I could be tripping. I know golf. We got golf, and I do feel crazy saying this, but I'm just not scared of these guys. I'm really not. And we got a favorable schedule.
Can the Lions win the NFC North this year? Yes. Will they? I'm not ready to put a stamp on it yet. I'd like to see them play the Vikings first, at least.
JB, I know it sounds like I'm on Kool-Aid. I 100% understand this, guys. And again, we've seen the Lions. We're fans of the Lions, bro. But logically, am I not spitting facts though?
There's some weight to what you're saying right now.
It's all weight.
I know. I agree with you, but still, I think I've got to side with Spence on this one. This is just a small sample size that we're seeing right now. It's just been 2 games right now. We can't just sit here and claim it already. Because if you look at the rest of the NFC North, you got Vikings, Packers, Bears. They've already showed you their hand. We already know their weaknesses pretty much. The Vikings from last night. You've seen that. If you get pressure on Kirk Cousins, my man folds like a lawn chair.
Yes.
The Bears, they don't even know which way the end zone is pretty much. And the Packers, they're still the kings as it is right now. Aaron Rodgers is, as Spence said, throwing the 12-year-olds, so he has to get that wide receiving corps picked out. So do the Lions have a chance? Yes. Will they? Probably not.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying they will, but the conversation.
That's all I'm saying. There's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now, there's a chance.